It's Season 4, Part 2 of the Venezia Takeover. Welcome! And we're looking at Fiorentina as managers because if you remember rightly to the last episode, we played against them on the 20th of December. And then what happened? Didier Deschamps, after we scored our equaliser, thought, screw this, I don't want to be here anymore, and left. Yeah, he accepted a role at Real Sociedad. Quite a nice little gig there, to be honest. If you do take a look at them, they're currently sat in 7th place. I've never really looked at their stadium. I like it. It's definitely a club I really enjoy. Maybe it's something that we do here on the Mega Loot Gaming channel. Not after this, though, because I have something lined up. But Sociedad, I'm up for it. Would you like to see that? Let me know. He left on the same day that we equalised against him in the very last minute. Why is that relevant? Because they offered me a job 2 days later. They did. The couple of days before Christmas, I picked up the phone. It was the Fiorentina. I know people hate it when I say that. It was their president. They asked me if I wanted to take over, and I said no, I want to stay here in Venice. It's beautiful, it really is. So I stayed, and of course now, I mean, they love me here. They absolutely adore me. An A+, where everything's delighted. They're on course, absolutely fantastic. Really, we've just completed the training facilities, so I'm gonna see if we can do it again. We're gonna ask for that and see if anything happens, because I mean, hopefully we can just get both of them done. That would be perfect. It already says in progress. Does that mean they're just going to do it without me even asking? Possibly. Other things I want to show you, the dynamics page, because this has definitely improved in the last couple of episodes, mainly because we've got better. And players who are unhappy, there are not as many anymore, and they're not as highly influential players like they used to be. So the top influencers are Francisco Forte and Ceccaroni, which is disappointing. Well, it's unfortunate because they're not two players that we're using much anymore. But the team cohesion is very good. The club atmosphere is average, and the managerial support is absolutely excellent. So we've got to be happy with how that has happened. The hierarchy that we can see of Forte, Ceccaroni, and Fiordolino. Fiordolino has just handed his transfer request in. Ceccaroni is barely played, and Francisco Forte has been pushed out because of the new strikers that we have of Brenner and Piccoli even. Now, the other things I want to show you, somebody asked to see what I'm doing scouting wise. So I thought I would show you this. As you can see, all the scouts here, I have things such as they're looking at the south of Europe and different competitions like the Serie A, but every single one is ongoing and for only, at most, 23. That's definitely most, yep, definitely most. And that is pretty much what I'm doing. South of Europe, Serie A, same again. Europe, Serie A. Europe, UEFA Youth League, UEFA Conference League. I'm trying to get all of these nations as well. Africa, we've got every now and then we send somebody out to different nations as well, or different continents. And South America, there's another one there. Bernardo Motta, I've brought him in to go to South America, the Copa Libertadores, and the Copa Sudamericana. And that is basically because Bernardo Motta is our Brazilian scout, so he has the knowledge already, so sending him out there is decent. He knows what he's doing. Let him crack on with it. And he has brought back some really good players for options. If you take a look at our scouted players, you're going to see there are a few like South American players, and there are a few Brazilians that he's picked up, which are quite cheap in regards to the scout reports that have been sent our way. Here's the most recent one. We've got a few names on here that you might recognize. A lot of them, though, are a little bit too old. I don't know why they still search for players who are older than what you're asking them for, but hey, they're still here. But we've got a few players like who are under 23 from all the different nations that you're seeing for us looking, so it does they are bringing in decent players. Now, today we are facing against AC Milan. We're currently still sat in 2nd place. It's a bloody miracle. Before we take a look at the results, today's video is sponsored by SPITCH. Yes, SPITCH is the ultimate fantasy football app for you that is brand new to the market in the UK and Ireland. You do have to be 18 years of age or above, and you will have to provide some ID to download it and to use it. So don't think you can be underage and play in this game. Oh no, no, no. But the app allows you to build your own team, collect some points, and of course face off against other players such as myself. I have produced a community league for you to join. Dad's in it. There's a couple of you that has already joined as well. And we're going to try and battle out using Premier League games. There's Bundesliga on their championship. Maybe we'll make a bit of a Discord page on my Discord, link down below for that in the description too, where we can talk about SPITCH and what leagues we're going to be entering coming up on a weekly basis, because Spitch is a weekly based competition. It doesn't matter if you miss a week or you're busy and you forget to do it, you can still re-enter the following week. It will not affect how you do throughout the whole season, and you can still win prize money every single week whilst entering for free. That is the best thing about Spitch, but there is also loads of lovable things, such as all the analytics on the app. So you won't have to leave the app, go to a different one, find out the player that you want to sign instead of another player, and then come back to the app. You just do it on Spitch using that app. As I said, the link's down below, free in the description. Make sure you join. You supported me as well as enjoying some fantasy football. So thank you very much to Spitch. So yeah, since that Fiorentina 2-2 draw, where a very late equaliser from Francisco Forte, what a goal that was, by the way, we've been on a very good run. In fact, we won every single game bar one. This Lazio draw, which I'm actually alright with it. It was at Lazio. 89th minute equalisers, disappointing, obviously. But what a run we've had. Hellas Verona, a 2-0 victory there. Brenner and Piccoli. Napoli, this is my favourite win because we had so many players out, including 2 suspensions on 2 centre-backs. So if you look, our defence was Mario Di Marino, I don't even know who that is, and I'm playing him, Cecchironi, and Thomas Araujo. That was our back line, and yet we won 3-1 against a Napoli side, and we played very well indeed. Sampdoria, 2-0 victory against them. 2-0 against Empoli in the Cup. We got our own back against them, meaning we're in the quarter-final now against Atalanta very soon. And a Torino 3-0 victory just happened. Brenner with a brace and Sheldrup with another one. Let's go into this AC Milan game then. They're 5th in the league right now. I know we've already played AC Milan, but I still think this is a very important game. And I think, to be honest, we're going to have to rotate a little bit because so many of our players are tired. We haven't had a lot of rest. So Brescanini, well, let's bring in Fiordolino. We can, well, no, we can leave that. They don't play that well together, but we're just going to have to force them to. We just got to make sure that they do. Just get on, please. Just no complaints. Don't worry about it. Diamonde is in. Diamonde, you are in there. You don't cause any trouble. You're absolutely fine. Let's go with you instead. So Ronald Koeman's AC Milan, he's still there. You can see the lineup right here. Lazzari, Chiar, Tomori, Teo Hernandez, Nianzu's a recent signing, very good player. Sandro Tonali and Kessie, a scary midfield. Of course, they got Jesus Corona on the right, Diego Jota in the midfield as that false 9, and Brahim Diaz on the left. I do think they're playing exactly the same as what they did last time. If you remember rightly, we had an absolute barn burner in the last episode of season number 3, part 2, season number 3. So let's go one better this time. We're heading there. We had a 4-4 draw last time. We're heading here again, and I like to think this time visiting the San Siro we can go one better and we can take all 3 points because we've improved. Yes, they've got Nianzu. They might have improved slightly, but we've improved a lot. We've gelled as a team. We know what we're doing now. We're 44 points. We're 2 points ahead of Atalanta. We are 8 points behind Inter, who are really running away with it this year. Oh, I've also signed a new player too. No transfers that have come right now. It's for the summer, but I think it's an exciting one. We have started very early on. Jose Carlos, Thomas Araujo plays it in. Piccoli with another header. He's been doing that a lot. He's been doing that. Every time you see him scoring a goal, it's mainly because he's such a good threat in the air. He's even better, I think, than Forte is. Corner ball. Can Piccoli do it again? He was beat this time at the first post, at the front post. But Thomas Araujo, you should be going to that. Lazzari's now picked it up. Are they going to try and counter us? Well done, Thomas Araujo. That's a lot better. Brenner's in. There's that acceleration again. He's so fast. Oh, he's at the outside of the post. It was one of them where it's just like, it looks so much easier to score. Right, free kick from deep, played in, Lazzari. It's not a very good free kick, but he still picked it up. Teo Hernandez, Valido with the save. One of our players kept him onside then. It was quite bad. Piccoli, you should be getting to that. We could have done a counter-attack for Christ's sake. Thomas Araujo was playing very well, 7.1 so far, but it is still 0-0 coming towards half-time. Very even game in statistics, although we haven't had any shots on target. They've had one clear-cut chance. Possessions very equal as well. Yeah, this is a tight one. On to the second half then. Lazzari with the throw. Nianzu, is he playing a lot higher? Considering he's playing centre-back, he is very high. It's left Brenner with a little bit of space. Unfortunately, he has Tomori next to him, who is probably the quickest, best centre-back on the game. Like, that guy's acceleration and pace is mental. So physically, he can always recover. Nianzu's so high at the pitch. Tonali, you don't let him shoot like that. But Valido, what a save. There's a reason why Sporting keep coming in and giving me offers after offers. Lorenzo Luca there, scoring for Atalanta. Scalvini clears it. No need to panic. Right, 67th minute. I was just about to make some substitutes because there are some players who are really struggling now. But depending on how this highlight turns out, we might make some different changes. Piccoli, Diamonde, that's lovely play. Oh, he's made a run. Puertes, that's lovely stuff. Have a pop, please. Yes, get in! Cameron Puertes, it's a fantastic run. The ball-winning midfielder. He's got a lot of athleticism about him, though. That's the good thing about him. Great teamwork, work rate. It's definitely the reason why I picked him up. For all of those things, including natural fitness and stamina. He opens up those legs. That's a great goal. Mike Mannion there just didn't even dive. What was the point, Mike? Exactly. 1-0 to Venezia, but it is a kick-off highlight. I didn't even get a chance to make a sub. What are you doing to me, Milan? Please let me make substitutes. Pobega can't quite get there. Theo Hernandez plays it to Rebic. Don't do this to me, Rebic. No. What a block that is from Satulo. Oh, you absolute little legend. I absolutely love him. Piccoli's now got it. Are we going to start a counter-attack from this? Jose Carlos. 17 years of age is unlucky. Tamori heads it back to Mike. 3 changes have been made. Coming on is Ceccaroni in that left centre-back role. We got Feliccioli, who's coming in on the left because Jose Carlos is struggling. Sheldrop, who also is having a great game, but fitness-wise might be struggling a little bit, is coming off for Gaetano, who we haven't seen yet in a live com. So let's see how he does during this game. Let's light up the world because every now and then he comes out with something a little bit of quality, which is exactly what we need. 15 minutes to go though. Can we hold on? Now it's poised at the point where I don't really want to make a lot of changes tactically. But Scalvini has just had to come off and he's being looked at. And there's still a highlight, which means defensively we might be a lot weaker than what we usually are. What a save from Valido, because that is exactly where Scalvini would have been stood, right? That is exactly where he would have been stood. That would not have happened if he was on the pitch. Bosco Satulo, you are amazing. I love you. Okay, let's stop for a little bit and look at this, because we have a lot of players who are struggling. I don't think we can make any more subs. No, we definitely can't, to be fair. Okay, let's time waste a little bit. We'll lower the tempo. It's difficult. Take off pass into space, because what we don't want to do now is lose the ball a lot. Take off that. Don't move that. I didn't mean to do that. Stay on our feet, and let's just go into this. Time wasting as much as possible. Maybe we should have done play for set pieces, something like that. Added on that on. Come on. This is going to be a massive victory if we can get it. Puertes with a corner. Can Piccoli pick up a goal? We're taking a long time to take this corner. There it is. Piccoli. He can't quite get it. Gaetano, though, on the edge of the area. Have a pop if you like, lad. Straight down the throat of Mike Mannion. And that is a dangerous one because they start off another attack. Diego Jota, he's up there. But Thomas Arrojo again. He's been quality. Gaetano. Piccoli. Brenner. You should be scoring. You should have scored, Brenner. Even Piccoli's looking at you going, come on, mate. There he is near post. Gaetano's picking up again. Diamonde. Go back. Go back to him. There we go. Puertes. Plays it out. Fleccioli. Get it across if you can, son. There it is. Oh, Tamori's right place, right time. And it's kicked off a counter-attack. Good God, no. Bring him down. Professional foul. Professional foul. Just take him down. I love a perfect... Yes. Oh, good tackle. You don't want to have a throw-in right next to the corner flag. It's the most annoying thing ever because you have to go backwards. They know exactly where you're going to go. Unless you got one of those launch throw-ins like my friend used to have. You have no place to go. No, not within the last minute. We don't want highlights now. This isn't the time for a highlight. Thomas Arrojo, Diamonde, Puertes, Satulo. Get it in there if you can. Brenner, pull it back. Mike, Gaetano's in the bar. No, you just mess it up and go. Oh no, he's kept it in. He's kept... Diego Jota's in. Valido with the save. Lads, shall we? Oh, thank God. Jesus. I mean, it should have been 2. We should have scored right at the end there. But what a win that is. What a win that is against AC Milan. That just goes to show, in a flick of a season, how good we have become. Yeah, solid. Your defensive work was really important. My God, the defense were good. The little kicks, clearances off the line, the little interceptions. Oh, I absolutely loved it. Even the backup left back that I've barely played before coming on and doing amazing. Accepted training facilities. accepted youth facilities. They're both coming in. Scalvini's only out for 1 to 2 days. We're going to continue the rest of this season, and let's see where we end up. We've got to get top 4, because if we take a look at the league table as we are right now, look how high we are in front of Milan. Get in, 8 points clear. We cannot give that away. We cannot give that away. 2 points above Atalanta. I mean, I don't think 5 points is not that far actually from Inter Milan, but I very much doubt we'll be winning the Serie A. I just want to finish at least 4th. Give us that Champions League football. Give us that Champions League money. Let's see how we do. Well, we have finished the season in 2nd place. Get in. That is absolutely outstanding. I'm so proud of the boys. Inter Milan, of course, were the team that was running away with it before. They carried on doing that. Even more so, 92 points in total. We finished on 76, 16 points difference. They really did run away with it. Atalanta and Juve were the 2 teams around us, and we managed to finish 1 point above Atalanta, 4 points above Juve, which is mental. We can see Roberto Piccoli, the guy we signed from Atalanta for £2 million, just £2 million, finished top scorer for us as we beat Atalanta to 2nd place. So we win. It was also our highest average rating, and most assists was Andre Sheldrup there. But my word, an A+ as well for the manager performance. Absolutely outstanding. God, they could not be happier with us. We've done amazing here. Of course, we've got the youth facilities and the training facilities. They will both be done by next season. Yes, it's time to move on and push on forward for that. So, I mean, only 19 goals with 16 goals for Brenner. It's not a lot, really, considering what... Oh, my God. Look at all those teams that are wanting Brenner. We might... Look, why is his value so low? I really hate that. We might have to lose him at some point. Shatalo, everybody's told me you're getting the bloody name wrong, Luke. I don't really care, to be honest. But anyway, that's how you're supposed to pronounce his name. He is also wanted by a number of clubs too. And Thomas Arrojo. So a lot of our defenders who are doing really well, all wanted by other clubs. But that's fine. We've now got Champions League football, so we can start attracting other players and start bringing in higher reputation players and boost our reputation so that players are going to want to stay here. So let's take a look at the schedule then and see how we definitely did. I'm going to change this to my favorite view that we have. Bang, there we go. That's better. Now we can possibly see everything that's involved. So from the game that we most recently played, the 1-0 win against AC Milan on the 1st of February, we went on a bit of a run after taking an absolute drumming from Bologna, 4-0. Knocked out the cup as well. But then a 2-0 victory against Empoli. Monza, 3-1 victory. Cosenza, 5-2. Spezia, 3-1. Genoa, 2-0. We are doing very well. It wasn't until this point where we first lost another game. Roma, 2-1. A late couple of goals as well. 74th and the 87th. Disappointing. We took the lead as well. Juve, we lost after the 11th minute goal by Manuel Locatelli. Inter Milan, of course, they've gone on and won this. They didn't drop many points. 2 of the points they dropped was against us. We even took the lead there at the Giuseppe Meazza. Parma, a good 1-0 victory. 81st minute. Sassuolo, 3-2. You're noticing that a lot of these games, we're winning it by 1 goal. That could be a problem going forward, but for now, it's done us really well. That was a 91st minute winner as well. Atalanta, 2-0 victory. That's obviously what's won us. And Piccoli actually scored in that game as well, which makes it even more sweet. 2-2 draw against Verona. A 2-1 win against Fiorentina. And Napoli, the last game of the season where it didn't really matter, because if we did at that point, we were probably already in 2nd place and secured it. What a successful season. A very successful season. They haven't really give us 14 million. How do you expect us to do Champions League football with just 14 million? We do have a free transfer coming in from Valencia, Cristobal Ceballos. Interestingly enough, if you take a look at his information, similar type of player to Jose Gaya. Also, of course, at Valencia. Doesn't have the ability yet, but hey, he could do, and he plays a number of different positions. We're picking him up on a free, so we can't really complain about that. We've got to be happy. So he joins us, 5-star potential at the end of the season, and we've got about £14 million to add to this squad and make it Champions League ready. Do you think we can do it? All right, well, I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you very much for supporting. It'll be Season 5, Episode 1. Bye-bye.